Yo, ladies and gentlemen, this is some crazy stuff. This is straight up cowardice. And I'm already seeing it. And I know this is going to continue. It's going to get worse and worse. Okay? People are already blaming black folks. And it's especially on the left, on the right, they're winning, they're celebrating, they're very happy about what's going on here. Mainly it's happening on the left. It's starting. You can probably already see some of it. But I'm telling you, it might get worse. I hope it doesn't. It might get worse. Now, I am seeing a lot of the left blaming black men. Now, of course, we know. Ladies and gentlemen, we know. Black men did go a few points to the right this time. Okay? But here's the double standard. The left does not blame Hispanic men. You see, the left will blame Kamala Harris for her not running the best of campaigns. Now, I agree. I think there are a lot of problems with her messaging. I think there are a lot of problems with the way she phrased things. There are a lot of problems with the way she presented herself. There are a lot of problems with communication. There are problems. Don't get me wrong. But now, that's what people are focused on. They're looking at Hispanic men and they go, we shall blame everyone on the left-wing caucus, including black men, black women. We'll find problems with the Chinese. We'll find problems with young women. We'll find problems with, it's everyone's. We'll find problems with the feminists. We'll find problems with anyone. We will not say the courageous words we need to say, and that is, if Hispanic men vote for their own mass deportation, no one is to be blamed but Hispanic men. Now, all these blaming, again, look, I already knew the blame game is going to start, but I did not know the left will blame black people. It's insane. It's sheer insanity. Do you guys understand what I'm talking about? Hi there, brother. Oh my God. Thank you. Black people have been the most reliable voting bloc on the left for ages. For ages. Okay? Can we stop this BS? And people are talking about the BLM riots and how that sunk the confidence of Hispanic people. They feel like they can't feel safe and all this. Come on. You really think it's because of that? You really think that's why they voted for the guy who promised to deport them? Now, whether or not he actually does it, we don't know. We don't know if he's actually going to deport people, but at least he said he did. And now you see the left will never critique. Like, Hispanic men now are like this sacred species. You, for the love of God, you just cannot say anything about them now. The left is now panic-pandering to Hispanic, to try to win back Hispanic men in 2028. And to do so, if the Hispanics blame the blacks, I can tell you, the left will be on the left now as it is. Now, I'm on the left, but the majority of the left is not me. Okay? They're cowardly. They're afraid to be wrong. They're afraid to say the wrong things. They're afraid to make the wrong prediction. They're afraid to say wrong things to piss off people. They're afraid. They are just afraid, bro. They're scared. The left is on a cowardice steroid. Okay? The left is now on a cowardice steroid. They're panic-pandering to the people who betrayed all their efforts. And in doing so, they're willing to throw black folks under the bus in hopes of trying to recuperate the losses of these people who betrayed everything they told us they stand for and everything we fought for them that we stand for. But you know what? And again, like I said, the left constantly, like, you see this all the time. Now the left is also saying, the left has failed the young men. Wait, didn't the left fail young women by continuously giving and ceding ground to the manosphere type rhetoric? Do you still want to give in to these manosphere hacks? Do you now want to say, okay, what's the next step, leftist? Like, what's the next thing gonna come out of your mouth? Are you gonna say that society failed Andrew Tate? Like, are you now gonna shill for Andrew Tate to win back young men? Like, what are you gonna do now, the left? Like, what are you gonna do now, leftist? Now, I'm a leftist myself, and I know I'm distinct, because I'm telling y'all, there are people who have been with us, particularly young women and black folks, including black women and black men, and you are dumping them, and including Asian people. Now, if you look at the exit polls, it's Asian Pacific Islanders and whatever not, and it looks like Asians are falling over to the Trump. No, the Chinese are not. Because if you break down the Asian group, Indians, Indian American, not native Indians, it's as in like Indian, like from India, Indian Americans voted 65% for Trump. Us Chinese people have to pull that number back into the Harris camp and win for Harris. Can you imagine how difficult that is? And people are dumping on the Chinese right now. The left's strategy is to continuously reach across the aisle. By reaching across the aisle, they mean bending over backwards to the ex that betrayed them and slept with someone else. Like this cuckoldry. The left is all about cuckoldry. This is what the left is about. It's continuously, like, whenever someone dumps us unilaterally, and we have fought for them for the whole time and they dump us, we don't think about, okay, now these people, they don't care about us. They certainly don't care about themselves. That's for sure. Now I'm not even sure Hispanic people care about Hispanic people. Now I'm not sure what they care about. Actually, I'm very confused what they care about. Do they care about money? Because they ain't getting any from all these tariffs. They're already hitting companies, and they're cutting the bonuses. They're cutting people from factories. They're cutting people from farmhands. They're cutting people from hospitality, because the economy is going to turn to garbage once the 20% tariff hits, and people are going to lose their jobs. People are going to have to go back to Mexico, go back to Puerto Rico. You're going to have to, even if he doesn't deport you, even if Agent Orange doesn't deport you, you're going to lose jobs. You can't afford rent because rent gouging is going to continue, and you're going to lose your house. You're going to lose your job. You're going to lose your family. Now you're going to have to go back to Mexico even if it doesn't deport you. And if it deports you, none of this might matter at all. Congratulations, people. Josh W., thank you for tuning in. Congratulations. Like, and now the left is like, okay, they were already discussing. Look, listen to this. Like, this hacks. Okay, maybe they're not hacks. Maybe they're ignorant. I don't know. But to me, they're hacks. These people on MSNBC, on CNN, they're having their little discussion groups, their little panel, their mainstream media delusion panel on, like, how we have 72 hours, or was it slightly more than that, from the historic stomp. We got stomped. We got backstabbed. Okay, this wasn't an underperform. Can we just tell the truth? Yeah, of course she underperformed. We know that. But how? She didn't underperform because Trump overperformed. We underperformed because we got our backs stabbed. We got betrayed. We got sold out for a couple of eggs in a carton, promised to be cut by 20 cents per piece, right? We got sold the F out. And what happened wasn't why do we keep using these wussy ass words? Can we stop beating around the bush? Can we call a spade a spade? They backstabbed us against their own interest. Like, does anyone on the left have the gut to say this? And now everyone's like, we have to win them in 2028. Like, you're already thinking about 2028. How are you going to win them back? What if they say the reason they didn't vote is because of trans people, is because of gay people, and it's because of black people? Okay, if the Hispanic men say the reason they voted for Trump is because they also thought, like Trump, that trans people are the problem, gay people are the problem, and black folks are the problem. You know what the left is going to do? The left is going to cave in. oh my God. The left is going to cave in and move further to the right to appeal to these traitors who backstabbed us, who tricked us, who bamboozled us, and voted against their own interests. You know, that's what the left is gonna do. You know that, right? Like, I'm the only guy on the left was like, yo, we did not learn our lesson. We continue to head down this endless path of extended suffering without an end in sight. You continuously bend your backs, you bend over backwards for people who has done us no good. We went rightwards on the border policy. Okay, we're fighting for Mitt Romney border bills. We're fighting for Trump 2016 border restrictions. We blame Trump for not being a border czar like he said he was. Okay, we went to the right. We went rightwards. We stopped talking about trans issues because we thought that's not popular. We stopped talking about black issues. When people say BLM riots are violent and they're a cause for concern, they're a threat to internal peace, we just stopped. We faded out. We stopped talking to it. What happened? Trans people saw that and be like, we supported you. You didn't say the things we want to hear. Guess what? They didn't turn out. Black folks, they turn out not as much as before. You just keep selling out. You like the left. Can we fix this cowardice on the left? Can we finally do something about this, ladies and gentlemen? This has to stop. Stop appealing to people who are done with us. Like, seriously, it has to stop right now. And I already know. Look, I already know. Okay, people are gonna come here and tell me I'm racist. Like, have you ever went into a conversation with some of these Hispanic men that voted Trump? Yeah, you sit around these people, okay, and you listen to what they say amongst themselves when the topic of black people come up. And I'm racist. Okay, like, this is the level of mental gymnastics the left has right now, because the left doesn't have a spine, and we keep heading down this road of throwing the people who are for us under the bus for the people who threw us under the bus. And if we keep doing this, then we'll just keep losing. Like, it's a very simple logic. Stop being a traitor to win back traitors. Like, what is going on? No spine. Spineless, the left cowardice continues. We are already panic-pandering. People on MSNBC, all on these like major news networks, and some of them on this independent media on YouTube are like planning, like, how can we cater our messaging? How can we change the story we tell? How can we twist and turn? Like how can we mold? How can we remold the leftist values, the leftist armada of ethics? How can we twist them so we can appeal to Hispanics? Well, how about first understand what the people have always been for you want, okay? That is the Chinese, the blacks, and young women. How about continue to run on those issues and stop moving to the right whenever the right pushes us with centrist concerns? How about that? Maybe that's a winning strategy, you know? Maybe Bernie Sanders could have won, and right now would be on, in the alternative universe, you know what would have happened if we didn't just shill for the center and for the right? Right now, we will not be awaiting Trump's second term. Right now will be the end of Bernie's second term. You know that, right? Can we end the shilling? You go deep, brother. Rebecca, Sonny, thank you, Rebecca. You're always here. A lot of people abandoned me, Rebecca. Thank you for the heart. I couldn't get the chat working for some reason. Thank you for the heart, Rebecca. Stop dumping young women. Stop dumping black folks. Stop dumping the Chinese to win the Indian, to win the Hispanic, to win this like racist ass old white people. Now, I mean, even old white men voted to keep their Social Security. even they could look past their racism and misogyny and be like, you know what? I like Trump's racism and misogyny, but I'm not gonna give away my Obamacare. I'm not gonna give away my Social Security. The only crutch I rely on to survive my chronic illness treatment. I'm not gonna give that away for racism. Certainly, I'm not gonna give that away for 20 cents off at the gas station. Like, that's crazy. I'm gonna die out here. You know, like even the racist, like the classic. Oh my god. Even the classic dictionary book definition of racist and sexist are like, okay, yes, we are racist and sexist, but we can't cut our own Social Security to be racist and sexist. And Hispanic men are like, Trump is gonna hike the tariffs and China's gonna pay for it. Stupid. Like, you just like, and the left is like, okay, now we're gonna spend more time educating Hispanic men. Well, how about spend more time rallying black folks and Asian folks and young women and make sure in 2028 they turn out because they say you keep saying the things they care about. How about that? How about you let the Hispanic men learn from their suffering under Trump's second term? You have them suffer their own fate. You have them learn through the school of hard knocks. And stop trying to appeal to them. Stop trying to do this. You know, it's always we are wrong. Why are we always the ones who are wrong? Why do we always bear the accountabilities of right-wing insanity? Like, why do we keep bearing the accountabilities of people who vote against themselves? It's always our fault, isn't it? It's always black people's fault. It's always young women's fault. It's always Asian Americans' fault. We didn't vote hard enough. You see, we didn't vote hard enough. Black folks did not vote hard enough. You see, 80% is not good. 80% from Chinese, not good. 68% from young women, not good enough. 90% from black women, not good enough. Okay, it's always us. We are always taking the blame. It's always us. It's never these Hispanic. We can't say that. It's politically incorrect to say that. It's racist. Now it's racist. Okay, now it's officially racist and misandrist to say that. You can't say. You're not allowed. Okay, the left only allows people. The left only allows attacking the people who always support us. Okay, you can't attack people who never supported us or who has supported us but betrayed us for half a cheeseburger. You can't say nothing about that. You gotta be gentle. You gotta be meek. You gotta be mellow. Don't hurt their feelings. Oh my God, don't hurt their feelings. They sure as hell hurt us. They sure as hell hurt our feelings and our livelihood and our hopes and dreams for the future and our current reality. But damn it, don't hurt them without words. You can't do that. Please be soft on your message. Continue to be soft. I'm sure they will work well in 2028. It will work so well in 2020. Martina, good night, Detail Therapy. Thank you for tuning in anyway. Listen to this, okay? If you want to win 2028, the left, listen. Stop shilling. Do you understand what shilling is? Stop shilling. See, the left understands shilling as well as the Hispanics understands tariffs, which means you don't. You think shilling is going to win people over? Wrong. Shilling, these people who extort you, they are extorting you. You know what Hispanic men are doing now? They're extorting you. They know you suffer. They know you're in pain. And they're saying, we hold these votes. They dangle it. They dangle their votes like carrots in front of your nose and say, look, you're going to keep going. You're going to keep serving our interest or else we're not going to vote for you the next time. Guess what happens when you serve their interest again? They will still not vote for you, you dumbass. How about that? Like, the left simply does not understand human nature or politics. You know why we don't? Because we have no principles. We constantly allow backstabbing. We constantly allow shilling. We constantly allow right-wing apologists to make excuses and do this bipartisan nonsense, lunacy. We continuously treat them like legitimate arguments. We treat them with civility, whilst they treat us with savagery. We keep doing this, and we're already planning to run this strategy once more in 2028. 72 hours after the horrendous historical defeat, we're thinking, how can we win back Hispanic men? We're not thinking, how can we turn out the people we've always had? We're thinking about how to win back the people who decidedly voted against their interests just to screw us over because they believe we are the problem. They believe woke culture is the problem. They believe leftism is the problem. And we are still trying to convince them that we are not the problem and they are doing A-okay, and it's not really their fault. It's the media environment. It's just a society failed Hispanics. Society failed young men. Society failed yada yada yada. How about you failed young women? How about you failed black folks? How about you failed the Chinese men? How about you failed the Chinese? How about you failed the Pacific Islanders? How about that? Like, how about that? The left, cowardly left, that we're still thinking about how can we go even more right wing. We are heading the left, the Democrats, and the left. Now we can't even distinguish the Democrats and the left because the left will do anything for the DNC. Okay, don't blame this on Kamala. Kamala is beholden to the DNC. Okay, don't blame her. We constantly. Okay, you know what's going to happen in 2028? Okay, you know what's going to happen? If Trump doesn't F up hard enough and some Trump surrogate, Vivek Ramaswamy runs for the presidency and he continues to talk right-wing talking points, you know what the left is going to do? We're not going to do left-wing talking points. We're going to do soft fascist talking points. That's what we're going to do. I can tell the way we're progressing right now is regression. The progressive movement has died. We allowed shilling. We allowed fake bipartisan cooperation, which is always one way. You see, it's always the left reaching our hand outwards and say, let's collaborate. The right never does that. The right hates us. The right want us to be eliminated. The right wants to deport us. And we're like, okay, let's work with the people who wants to deport us. Really? You think that's gonna work? You really think that's gonna work? I have my doubts. It has never worked. And the left is like, okay, let's stop talking about BLM. Okay, let's stop talking about stop Asian hate. Let's stop talking about the attack on young women. Okay, let's try to win back young men. Like this is right now. Listen to what I'm talking about. This is what's happening. Okay, they're trying to win back these manosphere folks, thinking they will vote for them in 2028. Oh my God. That's what they're thinking. They're thinking to appeal to the incels and try to get them to vote for them in 2028. They're dumping young women. They're dumping sexual assault victims. They're dumping protect women. They're dumping black folks to appeal to these masked on semi KKK type white guys who are not fully Proud Boys, but they're casually racist. They don't really care about slavery. They think they are the ones who are done dirty by the BLMs. Like, the left is now trying to appeal. I just saw a video pop out yesterday with 100,000 views. My videos couldn't get past hundreds of views. These videos come out, they say the title is "The Left Failed Young Men," and I was like, what? Are you serious? It's the left now. It's always the left. We're not talking about how the right has led young men down a very dark path. We're not critiquing Andrew Tate. We're not critiquing Aiden Ross. We're not critiquing Sneeko and Charlie Kirk. Okay, maybe not Charlie Kirk. Okay? All these manosphere hacks. It's not the right that failed left. It's not the right that failed young men. It's the left that failed young men. And because the left want to say this and appear semi-apologetic, so we can win sympathy and win empathy cookie points from these incel hacks. And you think they will vote for you in 2028? We need to keep talking about LGBTQ. Thank you, Michael. You should be here in my studio, Michael. Where do I get more intelligent people like you? Shall we just start a factory and mass produce more Michaels? Like we need to capture Michael Benedict and replicate and clone his DNA and mass produce more Michaels and save our democracy. Like seriously, what happened to the intelligent, and not even just intelligent, what happened to the left with a spine? You know, we used to fight for things, you know? You know, we used to fight against the patriarchy, you know? You know, we used to fight against racism, you know? And then whenever there's a bit of pushback, we just like, whatever happened, we just gone soft. We just gone soft on the LGBT. Now no one wants to talk about it. The right has all the conversation about LGBTQ. We abandon gay people, we cut the lesbians, we cut the trans people. And now the trans community is like, okay, now I have two options. Do I stay on this sinking ship, which is going fascist? Or do I go with the fascist who has a fake promise of fixing the economy, but maybe through their insanity, somehow maybe they'll produce an outcome that's at least at financial levels benefiting me if I don't just come out of the closet claiming I'm trans. If I just hide the fact that I'm trans and they don't know, maybe I'll benefit. Like, what is the left doing? Can we stop this? Can we stop this? I'm in doubt. I'm in doubt of the cowardice and the left. We dumped black folks now. We done dumped young women. We done dumped Chinese. Okay, we done now we dump LGBTQ and we dump the trans. We dumped the environmentalists. Okay, we dumped the atheists. Now it's all about being Christian, traditional Christian values. We dumped the atheists. We dumped everyone. We dumped the socialists because you don't want to be a socialist. You don't want to be a socialist, do you? Oh, you don't want to be a socialist. We don't like the socialists. You know, it's, hey, we don't like that. It's like, and they think, you know, if we're not socialist, the Hispanic man will vote for us. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, help me. Help me, ladies and gentlemen. Help me. There's 15 of you watching. Help me. Help me. Why does the left have this delusion of these people? Like they think these people are freaking angels. And we are the demons. We screwed them over. Oh, we screwed them over? What? What? Like, what is the left? The left is now masochistic. The left is officially masochistic. We enjoy being betrayed. We like being stomped. We like being lacerated and stabbed in the back. And we love the internal bleeding. And we will shill for the people that knock us in the nose with a hard right elbow. And we love pleading to them like we're slaves to a master. Black Lives Matter. Y'all did. We did. We gave in. We conceded BLM. Then we conceded Stop Asian Hate. Then we conceded on the anti-trans issues. Then we conceded on LGBTQ. Then we conceded on young women. And now we're trying to win this young men, young male manosphere types. Then we want to win this Hispanic anti-socialist men. This pro-capitalist, pro-corporatist, ultra-wealthy, filthy wealthy billionaire coalition oligarch Hispanic man. We are going more and more right-wing. We're constantly abandoning our leftist values, constantly throwing our leftist comrades under the bus. We can't even say the word comrade. The left self-censors. The left is not good at censoring the right. The left is not good at censoring. The left is not policing the speech of manosphere misogyny. The left cannot deplatform Andrew Tate. But the left sure as hell can silence and police our own words. about the facts of our own reality. This is ridiculous. This is just pure, this is sheer insanity. And you know what? We are still going down this road. It's just disappointment. At some point, we're going to lose young women. We are already losing young women. Because we don't want to talk about feminism. Feminism is now worse than the F word. If you mention feminism on the podium, it's worse than Donald Trump saying the real F word, the real F bomb. He called Kamala, didn't he call Kamala a B? He said he's gonna call her a B. He said he will put Liz Cheney on the firing squad. He could say that, but we can't use the F word. Feminism has become the new F word. The left has no gut. You can't say feminism on the stage, and young women are like, when are you gonna say the F word? Young women are like, when are you gonna talk about feminism? When are you gonna talk about the LGBTQ community? Are like, when are you gonna talk about LGBTQ? The black folks are like, when are you gonna talk about BLM and clear our reputation? Or are you gonna just allow the right to continue to run this smear campaign and attack us? And what happened to stop Asian hate? It just fizzed out. What happened to that? Didn't happen, didn't land. It came in and it popped out. And now we're just having all these right-wing talking points. And we don't have a left-wing party, no. We've never had one, actually. We never had one. We thought Obama was left-wing. He was a centrist. He wasn't on the right, but he was a centrist. And things just got worse and worse. Then you got Hillary Clinton, who is an establishment hack. And then you got Joe Biden, who is just an old, just establishment, liberal democracy, just liberal establishment, liberal world order, just establishment. And Kamala Harris was not able to dissociate herself from the establishment. It's not really her fault. Again, she's got 100 days to run the campaign. No one could have ran better other than Bernie Sanders, who is, too old for most people. But whatever the case may be, can we stop this? Can we stop this? Can we? Oh, I don't get why women voted against their own interests. It's very simple. Young women still broke out for Harris. Older women betrayed us. They just did. They just did. They simply did. And you know what you see? I just want to hit. Okay, you know what? I don't want to hit people. Okay, that's bad. That's violence. Okay, you know what? You know what the left will continue to do? They will continue to attack the suburban women. The suburban Gen X women. Okay? The women who voted against themselves. The left will abandon young women to appeal to Gen X women. Bet. Like, that's what they're gonna do. They continuously want to win over people who does not want to win. And they think that's a winning strategy. What? What? This is insane. Oh my god. Ladies and gentlemen. I can't take this no more. I can't take this no more. I'm the only guy on the left. Maybe I'm not the only person. Maybe someone else is also saying this. But I'm one of the few people on the left who's even have the guts to say this. Stop appealing to our suburban strategy failed. Our rural strategy failed. Okay? And it will continue to fail. I've said in the beginning, the suburbs and the rurals don't matter. Turn out the cities. The metros are our winning key. Didn't listen. Attacked suburbs. Wanted suburban women. Wanted rural men for democracy. All failed. All failed. It all failed. Everything failed. It failed so much that we didn't turn out the cities, and we lost with a historic landslide to the worst man to take the job as a president. No man has been unhinged as he is in all of American political history who took the presidency. Keep appealing to the suburbs. Keep appealing to the rurals. And keep ignoring young city, cosmopolitan young women. Keep ignoring young women and shill for young men, shill for Hispanic men, dump black men, dump the Asians, dump black women, dump LGBTQ, dump the trans, dump the environmentalists, dump feminism. Keep doing that. And you see, you will lose again in 2028. Just keep doing that then, huh? You think that's a winning strategy? How many times do we have to lose and suffer before you go, okay, if Hispanic men wants to suffer their own demise, we allow them to suffer. Stop trying to be this martyr. Like, martyrdom on the left is our Achilles heel. Stop. Okay, you know what? Respect the fate people chose and abandon your incessant need for martyrdom. In Mandarin, we have this ancient wisdom. Okay, I'm gonna speak some Mandarin to you. Okay, this is the quote I learned from my culture. Okay, 放下助人情节，尊重他人命运, which means respect the fate people chose and abandon your incessant need for martyrdom. Can we do that? Can we do that? I feel like we can, not as of now. How about another quote for you? How about another idiom for you? It's called 鞭打耕牛. What does that mean? The whip cracks on the back of the towing ox. The left continues to do the work for the traders, and the traders keep whipping them. Of course they whip you because you're the only people shilling from them. Even the right is like, I don't care about you, I'm gonna deport you. And it's the left that continues to do work for these people. And the Hispanic man goes, well, if I can extort you, if I keep whipping you and extorting you, and the more I do that, the more you toll for me, then I'm gonna keep whipping you. Abandon Hispanic men. Stop trying to win them back. Let them suffer the consequence they chose for themselves and for us too. We don't hate them. We're not doing this for revenge. We're not doing this out of racism. We're not doing this out of the trying to punish them. We just want them to learn the lesson on their own. Stop shielding them from learning from the school of hard knocks. Stop shielding people from the demise they chose for themselves. Stop towing for the people who are whipping you. Can we do that, ladies and gentlemen? And all these other strategies. Okay, another idiom for y'all. 拆车轮,补车窗, which means take apart the tires to fix the windshield, and you think this is gonna make the car run better. This is what we're doing. We're taking apart young women to win young men. Okay? We're taking apart the LGBTQ and trans people to win over the conservatives, to win over Republicans. We're taking apart the black folks and the Asian folks to win over the Hispanic and Indian folks. And you think that's gonna run better? You think the engine's gonna run? You think the car's gonna run faster and better and more stable? Really? Can the left learn a lesson now and stop this cowardice? Always appealing. And you know what? If I was on the right, I would do the same thing. If I was on the right, I would whip y'all. I'll whip the left because it works. It works. You always caving in. Anytime, you know, the right makes a demand of us, we, instead of standing on our ground, we just go like, shit, you know, we gotta shill, they're critiquing us, oh my God, they're critiquing us, we gotta apologize, right? They will be non-apologetic. They will never have remorse over anything they did, they'll never take accountability. But we'll be the martyr. We will save everyone. We are Jesus, okay? We are the new hallelujah, kumbaya, you know, people, okay? We'll fix everything. We take accountability for everything. Young women must be accountable for young men, okay? This is our strategy now. It's young women's fault. It's feminism. It's not manosphere, though. It's not the manosphere that's leading young men down a very dark path. It's feminism. Oh my God, can you believe it? It's young women's fault. I just saw a video released yesterday, got 100,000 views, that said the left has failed young men. You don't think it's the right that failed? Huh? We're gonna take accountability of that too? How many things are you gonna be accountable for? Well, except you're not accountable for young women now. You're gonna sell them out. Thank you, Ireland. Thank you. Sorry for butchering your name. I have been saying, 没办法. Yeah, 没办法. Here, buy yourself a white claw. Thank you so much. He challenged me to, I don't have a channel. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna tell you this one thing. I never thought the left is this dumb. I apologize. You know what? I actually apologize. How about this? I actually apologize because I overestimated the spine on the left. I overestimated the spine on the left. I apologize. You know what? I apologize. I actually have the gut to own up to it. How about that? How about that? Will the left do it? No. The left won't. Because the left, maybe, I hope they do okay. Honestly, I'm not saying this so I want to have another 8 years of horrendous living conditions and just insanity. No, I'm not saying this to punish people, to get revenge, to be vindictive, to be full of vengeance and hate and division. No, I'm not doing it. Don't confuse me for that. Don't confuse me for that. I'm doing this to wake y'all up. I'm like the only person who's saying this. The people out there on the mainstream, the people out there in the mainstream, they're still feeding you this liberal delusion of being bipartisan, reaching across the aisle, hug the Nazis to death strategy. Did that work? Did that work? Did hugging the Imperial Japanese stop them from the massacre of Nanking? Huh? Did that stop them? What's up with all this Jesus new Christ cult? What's up with this new Christ cult that's taking over the left? We keep saying the right is in the cult. Obviously the right is in the cult. But are you telling me the left is not in the cult? What's up with this kumbaya cult? Can we get hard? Can we have some muscle? And like really look at the reality and stop being deluded that we're heading down the right road, that the country is going the right place? And can we stop shilling for the right every time the right critiques us? Can we restore feminism? Can we please restore feminism? Oh, we can't. We cannot. It's the left. You see, the left failed young men. You see? It's not the left failed young women in our ability to protect young women and their future. We didn't fail young women. Shit, what you're talking about? We didn't fail no young women. We didn't fail them. We didn't fail them. They voted for us the whole time. We didn't fail them. We didn't fail them. We failed young men. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's just so painful. They see they dropped the LGBTQ. Why drop it? Why drop it? Like, what is going on? Like, they just gave in. That when they start making accusations about trans surgery enforced on jailed, incarcerated, illegal immigrants. I don't even know what that was. I can't even recall like how stupid that was. Like, Kamala Harris is saying nothing. Again, it's not her fault. Look, her campaign demanded, her consultants demanded her to not address those issues. But like, are we really gonna let that one slide? Oh, they're forcing trans surgery on children in schools. Are we gonna let that slide? Yes, we did. We let gay people be persecuted. We let trans people be smeared. We got no guts. We let people talk woke culture is bad. Well, now you got 20% tariffs to deal with, and it wasn't the wokes who demanded this. We have forgotten what feminism is. The next time you hear feminism, it's gonna be from the mouth of an incel. The left has abandoned feminism. And that's it. You lost women now. You lost women. It's simple. Now you lost women. You're losing young women. You're bleeding young women. Okay? You're bleeding black folks because you want to appeal to these corporatist shills on the Hispanic male side. You want to win them back by being more corporate shilling and continuously throw your own people under the bus to the people who threw you under the bus. Amazing strategy, mind you. Amazing. Wow, we're so on the way to winning again. I can't believe 2020 we're gonna win again with this strategy. F no. We're gonna lose harder like that. We're gonna lose harder. More people are gonna be disenfranchised. Not less, more. We're gonna lose harder now if we keep doing this. Can we start talking about feminism and stop treating it like the F word? Every time I hear feminism, it's some manosphere incel crook who's completely smearing and just tearing feminism apart. And now women don't even have an umbrella to stand under, and women are lost. People keep saying young men are lost. No, young women are lost. We lost young women because we couldn't defend feminism, because we got a little pushback, little small pushback from the insanely misogynistic people in the inceldom, and we just gave in. And we started this, young men are the real victims. They voted for a dictator. They are the real victims, not us who have to live under dictatorship, not the young women who have to live through, at least for the foreseeable future, with less birthing rights than their mothers who birthed them. It's not that we fail young women, we fail young men. Wow! What mental gymnastics! Missed the left. What mental gymnastics! Turf, surf, 100% agree. I hope Trump deports all of them. No sympathy. Deport them! Deport them! Deport them! Deport them! How about that? Deport them! Oh, the left, double down with the far left. Oh, right. It's clearly we're too left. Clearly the border policy was too left. Clearly that was too left. Oh, we're gonna okay, we are gonna, we're gonna keep becoming more fascist and more right wing, and we're gonna keep supporting deportation plans. That's gonna do well. Hey, that's gonna win over the Trumpers. Wow, it's like, wow, amazing strategy. It's clearly Kamala Harris was way too left. Clearly she kept talking about being black. Clearly she kept talking about being a woman. Nada, she did not. Clearly we are too left. That's why we lost. You are a genius, bro. Thank you for the $5. Clearly you got money to act a fool. I don't. Good luck. Clearly we are too left. Oh, it's the trans people. Believe me, it's the trans people. Oh, it's the trans people. They lost us. Oh, come on. Okay. It's Bud Light. Bud Light lost us the election. Oh, yeah. Go on. Go tell that to the left. The left will believe that. Bro, the left will believe you. Listen to this. You're right. You're not wrong. The left will believe that. Hey, I'm not. Hey, the left will listen to you. I'm not sorry. If they did, I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry. If they want to be deported, hey, go ahead. The Dems completely been in cahoots with these non-far left strategies such as mass deportations, mass incarcerations, nationwide abortion bans. What else? Trans ban, book banning. Like, we're too far left for not saying those. Right, you're so right, bro. We need more right wing rhetoric in the DNC. That's how we win. Okay. You should work. You should be one of these consultants. Honestly, don't talk to me because apparently we don't agree. Go be the consultant. Surely we will win in 2028. Surely Bernie, him being too far left, would not have completely kicked the Agent Orange's ass in 2016. Clearly, he would not have done better than Hillary Clinton. Clearly, Bernie Sanders would have lost. Clearly, we saw how he crushed the primaries, and in the end, Hillary and her crooked crew took over with her super delegates and lost the election, which led us down this. Clearly, far left policies, far less messaging are not popular. Clearly, oh, you're a genius, bro. You are a genius. Clearly, Bernie Sanders is unpopular. Clearly, we know from the primaries, we know from all the support, we know from the donations, grassroots donations, we know he's the most unpopular. He's too far left, bro. He's too far left. Oh, he's too far left. That's why we lost. We need more Hillary Clintons. We need more Clintons, okay? If Hillary Clinton was running against Donald Trump, we would have won. Oh my God, who would have believed? No, we didn't, and we won't. Keep shilling for the right. Keep shilling. Keep shilling. Just keep shilling then. Like, you win, get deported then. Get deported. You want deportation? No sympathy. You voted for this. Dude, you voted for this. You know what? Go ahead. Keep doing that. Get deported. Or you know what? Maybe you won't be deported. Maybe Trump won't do it. But guess what? The 20% tariff plan already kicked in. Companies are buying stock at historical highs, cutting employee pays, cutting employees right before Christmas so they can redivert those resources to pre-stock on inventory so they can keep their supply chain intact when Donald Trump's 20% import tariff hits them. People are losing manufacturing jobs. People are losing construction jobs. Farm hands are getting cut. Hospitality industry is crumbling. After all the work Joe Biden did to claw us back from the clutches of a failed COVID response by Donald Trump that he botched and almost sank us into a recession, and now finally we're slowly seeing the way back. You voted for a dictator. Congratulations. Congratulations. You win. And the left will continue to talk about how to win back Hispanic men. I can guarantee the next 4 years will be how to win young men. The next 4 years will be how to win young men, how to win Hispanic men, how to win how to win the American Indians. Next 4 years will be, everything is gonna be like this until we learn our lesson. Okay, we're gonna abandon LGBTQ. We're gonna abandon trans people. We're gonna abandon young women and feminism. We're gonna abandon the working class, the poor. We're gonna abandon them. We're gonna abandon whatever Tim Walz said about housing cuts, child tax credit, about free school lunch. We're gonna abandon socialism. We're gonna abandon all of those things. We're gonna shill. We're gonna shill. Okay, you're gonna see all of these content coming in. It's gonna be painful, but you know what? I feel like okay. I feel like it's time we learn our lesson, but I feel like we won't. You know, I feel like we won't. Because already people are talking about blaming young women. We don't blame the suburban women. See, we don't want to blame them. We don't want to blame them. We don't blame the young women. Oh, we don't want to blame the suburban Gen X moms who want their daughters to have less rights than they had for a couple of eggs. We don't blame these women. We don't blame the suburban women. We don't blame young women. It's young women that failed. Okay? It's not these suburban. They care less about their daughter's eggs than the hen's egg. Hey, but hey, you know what? Let's chill. Let's keep going to the right. Let's keep going rightwards. Let's lose young women. Let's lose black folks. Let's lose the Chinese. Let's lose the LGBTQ. Let's lose trans people. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's keep doing this. Keep running your suburban strategy. Keep running your rural strategy. Keep ignoring the metro areas. Keep ignoring cosmopolitan-minded people. Keep doing that. Keep appealing to the backwardness of backward people. And you think they're going to bring us forward? Keep dreaming on. Dream on. Dream on. Dream on. Dream on. Dream on. Just dream on. Okay? Go ahead. You want to do that? Go ahead. Because I got nothing to say. I got nothing to say. You wanna screw over our most loyal base? Go ahead. Keep pissing them off. Keep trying to win over the people who never trusted us in the first place. You think they will trust us the next time? They will never trust us. They will never trust us. You want to win these people over? You are lost, man, and you deserve to lose. They will never trust us. They will rather trust a person who promised to deport them than trust us. You think they will trust us ever? They won't. Keep appealing to them and keep losing. Keep not having a spine. Keep being a coward. Oh, the abortion issue. Shut up, you dumbass. Europe. Oh, Europe has went far right, you dumbass. Europe. The Europe has won far right. You want to learn from the far right? Then they will vote far right. Europe, the abortion bill. Yeah, clearly will benefit from becoming more European. You'll win. The left will win more votes by being pro-abortion ban. Let's go. Okay, let's go. Listen to this insane asinine person in our chat. Keep doing that. Keep doing. Oh, Roe went too far. Okay. You know what? The left. Listen to this guy. Okay. Let's try this. Let's do a nationwide abortion ban. The next time the DNC run, okay, whoever that's running 2028, just say, let's do a nationwide abortion ban. Let's expand the Florida 6-week abortion ban. Let's do that for the whole nation. Let's do that. Okay, see how many young women votes you'll win. Let's see, you will win more young women or you'll lose more young women. Let's see, will that cause Hispanic men to vote for the DNC? Let's see if that works, okay? Listen to this crook. We'll do that. Let's see if Hispanic men will come back and vote for us once we enact an abortion ban. Okay? Keep throwing our own people under the bus. Keep suppressing their turnout. Keep doing that and we'll win. Trust us, we will win. Once we go back more to the center, we'll win more. Okay, it's not like the center never trusted us. It's not like the right will never trust the DNC. It's not like the MAGAs will never trust anything that comes out of a Democrat's mouth. Just do that. Oh, it won't be an issue in the future? Sure, then do a nationwide abortion ban. Since it's not an issue, then just do it. Should the DNC do it? Yeah, go try that out. We'll see what happens. We'll see, do we gain more young women or do we lose more young women? Just do it. Don't talk, just do it. Listen to this guy and see if you win or lose. Like the left, you see, the left continues to accept shills. You know what? Get out. The left continues to shill. We continue to shill for people who tell us to move to the center. We continue to shill for people who tell us our own base is our own worst enemy. They are trying to convince us we are the own enemy inside. And we listen because we are fools and we don't got no spine. We keep listening and we keep following them. They're leading us by the nose. We keep becoming more and more fascist. Okay. Sure. Keep doing that. Then let's listen to them. You want to lose more? You want to be more centrist and not have a spine? And dump on black folks? Dump on BLM? Dump on the trans movement? Dump on feminism? Keep doing that. Yeah. We'll see where that gets us. We'll see if young women will vote more for us or less for us once we do that. Huh? Let's run the social experiment. Let's see if Hispanic men will vote more for us once you get an abortion ban. Then let's see if that happens. You know, let's see if that happens. Let's think. You know, should we have been pro-mass deportation, maybe they will have won us more votes. Is it? Will it? Will the MAGAs trust us to enact the mass deportation, or will they trust Donald Trump? When we move rightwards, the right doesn't trust us anymore, but we lose trust from the left. And that's what happened. Donald Trump performed about the same as he did in 2020. We underperformed. You know why? We went to the right. The right don't trust us. Then they will never trust us, no matter how right we go, because we're the DNC, we're the devil, we're the Democrats. Okay, we're the devil. They will never trust anything coming out of our mouth. But you keep appealing to them, keep trying to win them, keep trying to win their trust. And you insist that this will work. You insist that this will bring us a brighter future. Then keep doing that. Okay, you will not gain any trust from the right, and you will keep bleeding trust from the left. This is how we win. This is how we win. Go ahead. This is what the left will do. And you listen to this Trumper in our chat who's trying to convince us they will trust us more if we went more right wing. This Trumper out here who is telling us they will trust us if we were pro mass deportation. I call that bogus. But the left will listen though. The left will listen more to Trumpers than to other leftists. Oh, you wonder why we lose. Oh, you wonder why. You know why? You wonder why we lose. You wonder. We listen to the Trumpers more than listening to ourselves. And you wonder why we lose? Oh, I wonder why. It's such a mystery. I can't believe it's such a mystery. How can we have lost with that strategy? Oh my God. I need to see. How can we lose? It's impossible, right? It's impossible. Okay, then keep doing it. Keep listening to this Trumper out here. I'm done. I'm fully done. The left-wing cowardice will continue. If you don't support my channel and get my word out, which some of you will, thank you. All of you returning viewers, thank you. But for the rest of us, I don't know how long this is going to go. My hopes are not high. My hopes are not high because we have not learned the lesson. Far too few people are saying, the majority of the left right now are not saying, they're saying the opposite. They're saying we should do more right-wing stuff. They think we can win over the MAGAs by being more right-wing. They're in their headspace right now. You know what? I'm okay with being small. But I'm not okay with shilling for the right. I'm okay with being small. I'm okay with being hated by my own people. I'm not shilling for the right. I'm not going to shill for Trumpers. F yo. And F all these leftists who are shilling too. Because the right is right on this. We really do got enemies within. Okay? Yeah, they're right about one thing. We really do got shills out here. So you know what? That's it. That's it. Okay? Yeah, that's today's stream. I got nothing to say. We're either going to stop the show or we're going to keep losing. We're either going to get back on feminism or we're going to keep losing. But, hey, we can't be woke, right? We can't be woke, right? All right. See you guys tomorrow.